Up mid and see if you can rattle the cage a little bit. Kesnet trying to receive contact first, but a flash sets Aspas up perfectly. He is able to respond, and Aspas takes a glancing blow and is forced off the angle. King there lingers too long, and Shy also punishes. Aspas flashed out here. Can't play aggressive as he'd like to, and Tex tried to emerge from Cubby. It's back and forth stuff, and the spike is loose in mid, and Klaus emerges straight to market, and Leviatan are down to just 2.
Now Aspas with it all to do in mid.
What? 81 HP. Well, Shy crept up on him through the smoke.
Slowing things down. Fighting Spawn. Great kill from Heat.
As you know, there was a veritable landslide of players about to hit him after that knife ticked 3. Aspas has made a reposition here towards market.
And this is something KRU have done so well this season with Klaus's calling. Slowing things down in these scrappy situations, baiting out peaks.
To be main smoke here coming all the way across from King. Finally Aspas gets the pick he was looking for, but Com is going to be there with a follow-up. The Odin from Speedway is good for 2. Aspas is going to give ground. The smoke forces him back. Tech's not ready for that from Melsa. And now we're in a 2 versus 2. We need to see Lev converge now. 1 through market. They split themselves up as King will go via B main.
That little recon from Klaus was so nice. Aspas is going to be hoping to pick up a rifle here. Would be far better than the op. Of course, Klaus, look at his HP 3 right now, just spraying away with that Odin.
Pushing on Speedway now. Melsa takes the contact. Klaus hoping to play off of that, but in no position to do so. The smoke obscured his view. Now has to go double down. It's too much to ask for.
Take the space off the back of it.
He got there. Now Aldro now going to see 3 plays. He's going to very quickly have to find his feet, but at least gets rid of Kesnet. Klaus, though, the Hunter's Fury finds its mark. King trying to TP out of it to Jen, but it was lined up for that too. Klaus gets away with literal murder, but Aspas is now here to hold the side. Mazzino quickly making his way through, and expeditiously Lever put together a defense here. Another for Mazzino, and it's all on Shy. Tex and Mazzino now back-to-back over on that A side when they preempt Shy. 3 in the round for Mazzino. Again, trying to signal heavy pressure over towards Tree, but in fact it comes through market. Mazzino, those whites to it. Aspas was waiting for them and gobbles them up. Down to 3 for KRU. Mazzino takes another stunning timing, and he was not ready for it. Aspas is about to get busy though, proper busy. Shy here trying to force him off the angle. He will prevail. As Mazzino wants to inch forward to try and cover for Aspas being forced back, and they've seen the spike go loose. It's all Shy. He's moved up to Logs now on a 1 versus 2, and he can't get out. It's a hail of bullets from Com that silences him. Most of Lev though in retake positions behind that smoking tree, but Aspas takes first contact. Unperturbed for now about the lockdown. And there's more where that came from. It's going to be Com now with the Hunter's Fury. Cross map no less to A main. Door's going to come down, and now Aspas can inch back into the site.
Klaus with an Odin, 1 flash in the hands of Heat, but he's playing in a flank position. He has the opportunity to be the man to win the round here.
Danger! Danger! Heat with 2! Mazzino now knows, and is able to undo him. KRU now with 2 players to work with in the post plant. They do not have heaven control. Klaus in hell with the Odin. Down to 70. Kesnet also has seen better days. This is ugly. Kesnet has to go large. But it's Aspas who remains in charge.
Cut noise here. Drone to re-clear towards Cat, and the smoke is down. And they're going to hit the gas off of it, but King with the first.
Now Kesnet trying to make his way through with a dash, but gets caught, and King is too clean with it. Another? No, Klaus able to bring him down, but he's traded instantly. Now at least you have a player in Melsa advance into the site, but Spike is loose just outside of A main.
Knife gonna get that information as well. At this point, what can Melsa and Shy do? Lev are just gonna take their time. They don't need to overpeak or take a single fight here. Can just play for this 4v2 retake and should be able to do it with ease.
Saving hardly feels like an option now when you have Melsa
30 seconds left.
Stranded inside A.
Was just waiting for that smoke cycle to put it over doors so they can safely retrieve the spike. You have to imagine when they tap here, Lev are going to be inclined to go, but actually no, with the time this low, they really don't need to. They can wait this out a little bit. The shock dart almost connecting.
10 seconds left.
Melsa at 31, and he's lit. Com should be a matter of course for him to bring that kill down, but they go past Shy. Okay, Aspas able to recover there. A couple of extra guns given up by Lev than they otherwise would have liked.
It pays off.
That shock dart means Lev don't know if KRU are in yet, but they're definitely going to know about it now. Mazzino takes contact moving up stairway, but yep, Com was 18 HP. That molly was always going to do him in. Shy loves being here at Logs, but doesn't really have a swing.
Down,
At least able to find Mazzino on the trade. Melser now going to come back up Speedway. The spike is still dropped in B main, so we will see KRU continue to fight here. But it's just King. Shy, keep himself out of line. A sight pops up. Licking his lips in anticipation for that one. Gives away the game about the Odin, and they baited him in with
tragedy.
With the alarm bot.
Absolute tragedy, and now it's King with all to do here at Logs.
Holds his ground, good trigger discipline. That's 2. And it is a 2 and done at the very least. Here come Lev now, starting to encroach. Kesnit, though, has pushed his way forward. He's punished for it.
Oh, he's just doing way too much there. It's a 3v3, and Klaus has the Hunter's Fury online.
Mazzino, how to win that out? That is raw! And Aspas claims Klaus. It's going to give up the game. They're going to know Lev are coming. Here comes Mazzino, flash around the corner. Does he know there's 3, though? How could you? Tex finds another. Shy gives himself away. And now the lockdown is going to be an issue. Shy eventually gets brought down. And Com makes it very clear that he wanted Klaus more than dead. Kesnit will have to play outside of this for now. Spike already down, of course. Kesnit back to the side, doesn't get spotted on the cross, apparently. Saw a TP there by King O towards Speedway, wants to try and find the angle. Kesnit is running low on Silverware. He would have had to have been a headshot to clean it up. The boathouse as the reinforcements have to be called. Blow the Horn of Gondor, brother. Nicely done. He eats Mazzino all on his own. Just good for the one as Aspas is able to answer. A couple players get lit up by the recon there, and Klaus will capitalize.
Now calm and main perfect flash should be dealt with easily. 4 on 2 now, both players back sight.
Back to back, it's King and Aspas, as it always has been. Another beauty from Aspas here, and King wants to get involved, and he does! How have they turned this around? Klaus has the salvage!
Joking!
Plays off the angle, waits for the flash. Here we go! And he's just better. Klaus, though, raises the ante, completely shutting down that presence here for Lev through the middle part of the map. Now it's a little awkward for Mazzino. Unsure if he should be trending elsewhere. He's about to get some action, though, coming out from Catwalk. And Mels is too good.
Spike down mid.
Well done here from KRU on the verge of closing things out. They've got the spike down. Good rotations there on the defense, picking up those angles that they knew would be exposed. With Shy down, that turret in main offline. They had a feeling Tex might try to take advantage of it, but King with a shot right now.
Awkward. Very awkward for Leviatan. It is aggressive take of the extremity! And Tex! Faster on the 6-shooter.
And that might just be the nail in the coffin. Heat here on the A site. Gonna have to go crazy. Melser as well. Maybe they can set up some kind of crossfire. They're trying to do as much with Heat focusing his attention here on that A main side, and Melser all the way playing backside, back behind Dice. They're gonna have to make an absolute miracle happen. Tex really putting the nail in the coffin there.
Might be about Shy, making something happen in mid. But for now, it's Leviatan making their way through. They do line up the KO with their knives. Mazzino at the 4 here. Some span through the water fight. Tifa Bells already fell down, and KRU are getting toppled. And the lockdown now to be played off of. Oh, that's awkward. He's able to find him. The Stinger actually finds its mark there in an advantage situation. Kesnit stuck in the left-hand corner, though. Can't do anything about Mazzino, and the knives are now out. 3 players to work with for KRU now, and Klaus has already tried to get up towards heaven. Spotted out by the recon. Unbothered by this, though, as he has the superior weaponry, no doubt about it. Heat is so low, Wyatt.
And the only Vandal in play as well.
Here they come from top side, the judge. Or is it jury? An executioner for Aspas is the aim. And KRU taking their sweet time now, falling 1 by 1. And my goodness, I call it a compelling matchup. On paper, it's true. And that pistol round, again, says Aspas with the Chad Sheriff by this time around. He was 11-2 after 5 rounds against G2 on defense. Off to a good start already as Kesnit wanders somehow into the crosshair. Heat has nowhere to go. His Lev have this one on lock.
With 2 ghosts, they're not going to be buying up too much here, and they need to convert something, man. They need to convert one of these gun rounds, and already things have gone awry. Their entry down. I mean, Kesnit has no smoke to try and play off.
No smokes, no dash, raw contact. Always going to get punished by an outlaw here. Here's the recon. Aspas completely unbothered.
In the meantime, though, that was all a distraction for the brunt of the crew force to try and work their way towards A, but it's just falling apart, folding like a cheap chair. This is brutal.
They
to
brought two
watch.
ghosts into this round, Leviatan. It's all too easy. Class with a shock to work with. Catches the timing on combo, that's it.
Stacked up towards A are all of the crew forces with this late lurk in mid from Shy. Getting off some space off the Viper's wall. Kesna trades one.
King's gonna be there though, sees the spike go loose and no opportunity for a trade. Aspas takes a sidebar that's allowed Kesnet to creep up a little bit more and he doesn't see the top of his head.
There we
Three
go.
for Kesnet, now we're cooking. Mizzino ascends the stairs. Still no plant yet. Some of that util will come to interrupt, but the blades are coming out. And Kesnet explodes into the game.
The weapon here thrives.
Clearing some trips. Still one left in place there for Tex. Playing inside the Cybercage, gets a light, but Kesnet a little bit too fast. Starting to run rush shot over them here on the B site. Looks like Mizzino wants to peer in here from around Berlin. They will allow a plant for Crew, and he will hold this line.
Finally, this team is awake. Some signs of life here, some fire into this round. A fast hit onto B. And now Kesna trying to get some space onto the site.
Okay, actually coming from the left-hand side here, catching Mizzino with utility in hand. Com Flash there, forced to back down the stairway. He gets lit up again. Now that util's getting into the back of the site here. Shock ignored by Heat as he stepped up after bringing Tex to heal. Com did find Klaus low with that shock. But Leviatan here don't really have any step to this.
So far, Aspas, no opportunities to get a kill with this operator. We'll see if Crew want to hunt him down. I mean, at this point, look at their economy. It's out of control.
Hunter's Fury. Keyed up here for Com. Checking some of the common locations. He does get lit for a moment, and that is all the King needs to swing for three.
Spike
that might be enough.
A.
Com here, gonna give it a little bit of room. Kesnet. With the spike drop back in B main. It might be Shy that has to go and find that. There's a trip and he knows it. He's cleared that out. Now Leviatan know all they need to. That Shy has converged upon A to join Kesnet.
Trying to give some space for Kesna to get the spike, and he does just that.
Spike
They have
planted.
two cross positions here. Shy is actually going to go all the way back around and try and get into A main to help Kesnet. Can he do it in time, though? Look at the pressure. The recon revealing his position as well.
He has time, Wyatt. He's gonna get there. A lot of these shocks coming through, but Tex swings one on Kesnet, and now it's all on Shy. And it's not parted for him.
There in main, just running straight into Heat. Look at the Crew position, and Kesnet has managed to walk all the way down Alls. Got behind because Tex was down, the trips weren't active.
They left the lane open, exploiting the lack of Cypher. Mizzino at least able to try and right the wrongs here, but he's low. Yeah, that Snakebite he had to back away from awful quick. Another molly to key it up. If he finds more value, even just damage here, he'll be pleased. And a full kill for Mizzino at 6 HP. He's got so much to do. And he's more than happy to step up. Again, Aspas gets there.
Have to be. Who is this guy? Melser with that Viper's pin, and it's Kesnet. Maybe his fourth, fifth, first blood of the game. This guy, he is heated up.
Able to punish that aggressive foray from Leviatan. A crucial double for Kesnet, no pun intended. And now that B side is essentially wide open behind these Viper walls. Mizzino might want to pop through here. Flush Heat out of that corner. This could be good for a freebie. Heat's able to get over and no one else is watching the line. One-sided. Now it's just King with no reason to challenge this. Buttons and pocket lint creating gold. Not this time though.
Spike down.
Com transmutes him to dust. There's gonna be more action here. Oh, okay, I think Com trying to turn a flash there. Isn't able to cover Heat's position. So now we're even on numbers and the spike is inexorably heading over towards B where Aspas lies in wait.
Wall gonna come up from Melser, so not gonna be able to get any help from other parts of the map as Aspas with it all to do if they go for the hit, but they don't. This is all a fake, a ruse. They put up the
30
wall to
seconds
try and
left.
draw rotates, and it's going to allow Shy. Look at his position all the way at the top of the map. Gonna be able to cut off the people rotating back, see if he can get the man advantage for Crew here.
They have to imagine someone is waiting here. Shy gets the drop on Mizzino though. And Aspas denied an opportunity to make a trade of it, but it's all down to Melzer now.
Enemy remaining.
Who's able to get the plant. He can take an early fight from King if he can get it. King has no intention of offering it that easily. Aspas, you see him dash across the sides. He's good for it from long range.
Klaus Hunter's Fury for quite a while, so we'll see if they finally get an opportunity to use it in the post plant. Trips broken by the shock and the exec off the back of it.
Kesnet wastes no time. He get into grips now with his big sight. Here's that Hunter's Fury. And it lines come up pretty nicely. Klaus not able to finish him, but Com's going to get aggressive behind that wall, and he is brought down. Snuffed out. 3 left for KRU to make their way through this doorway.
1 enemy remaining.
It's just Melzer again. Do they know where he is? They line up for him.
So they know they're going back to B right now.
I think Mazzino also knows something is afoot here. Some shots through the wall, able to back away behind some of this utility, and there it is, Klaus! His head goes rolling. Tex doesn't care if he's lit. Melzer trying to salvage. Shy gets involved now as well, but it's all down to Shy. Spike to hand, and he has the info about where Tex is set up. That cam had to be swatted aside. Still no chance to plant. We're down to 12 seconds left in the round, and this is buying time for King to get set up for a crossfire. At some point, he's going to go for it. And Leviatan bring him down to earth. Move the needle here for KRU. Melzer about to get some action. Okay, getting more than he bargained for there for sure.
Quick rotate in from Kesnet. Heat picking up the angle on main.
We've got to lurk up pulls here. Let's see if it ends up being relevant. Tex is trying to get there. And King brings Heat down. We'll have to plant behind this Viper wall here. There is a late reflank from Klaus. Run into some of that Viper. Rather, that util from the Cypher.
It's just so free. The HP is really low, but Shy is in so early, and Klaus. Oh no, he walks into a trip back there as well.
They know. They absolutely know. A 1 versus 3 for Klaus. The mastermind of KRU cannot thread the needle.
Going to work into the site, at least with Tex, but it feels like they're giving themselves the option to fall off if they need to.
He's big. This is a big flank here from Heat. And he sees the spike go loose as well. Now you're feeling pretty awkward if you're Tex. Caught between a rock and a hard place. And he's only good for the trade. Now he could be absolutely bloody anywhere. I hope Aspas has his infrared sight
30
on.
seconds left.
How did he find that timing? Aspas with an opportunity. Gonna have his dash turned off here. He's trying to get the swing onto Heat. This tight angle with the scope weapon.
Perfect. Lev still with 2 to play with and a bit out to recover the spike, but they've got to make a quick hit, and KRU are not leaving the B side. This one's about to get messy. If you're squeamish, you might want to be looking away.
It's a player off of Tony Hawk, but no one is actually there. Backside is Kesnet on stairs. Is Heat now the crossfire setup?
Kesnet was ready for Aspas again. This is classic Lev. Make lots of noise. A main try and sneak Aspas in, but the timing didn't favor them at all.
Enemy remaining.
KRU finding every shot. And King here. They'll be abdicating the throne in just a moment, I suspect. Not been given too much here. 3, wait a minute. 10 seconds is not enough to make something happen here. That's big damage to the economy of KRU just as it was beginning to burgeon. Can you find any more for this? Really powerful spot to play from. The chips need to fall the right way though, and Aspas isn't ready. Shy makes his way in a tunnel briefly, and he strikes gold. That's your Hunter's Fury now. Into the post plant with Leviatan, with 2 players out towards B main still. Here come KRU.
Look at that utility coming in backside. Really nice from KRU. So trying to spill out behind that wall as it goes down.
Down to 3. Now with 2 players coming in from B main, and King's not ready for it. They don't have eyes on the flank. That was awkward. Kesnet drops to the ground, lifeless eventually. Tex! Unbelievable Tex!
And the B-exec off the back of it.
Aspas needs to be wary of the trip, but again, it's Shy. It seems to be his kryptonite on many of these fast hits. The rest of Leviatan instead want to group up towards elbow. That's a big pick for Tex. Taking immense amounts of control of Halls, but can't get away.
And that was Tex taking advantage of the fact that, again, they're setting up 2 trips on B very often here. Aware of that, walks all the way down. But the pressure on Kesnet here is huge. He knows he's getting pinched from multiple angles.
Not enough time for him to respond. Klaus spotted out by this, but still able to face Mazzino down. T-pose on him. Spike dropped there, and Com was able to recover it. Now takes the wide swing. They're both looking at bridge here, but Klaus is playing from under it. What can King do? We've seen him with some beautiful 3 pieces so far. He can't even cross.
And here's that split with the wall coming up from Lev.
A split wall cuts across the top of Orange here. Heath does able to face Mazzino down early. Aspas needs to find contact, and he got it, but not how he would have liked it. Heath with 3. Eventually brought down inside that null command. Now Tex and King have to put it together. Tap, tap away. Shy brought to heal. Now it's Kesnet, though, with those blades out. Bear in mind, King, no armor to speak of, even though he had a vandal to his name. And it's going to be a tough one to recover from, but he's able to find his 3rd. Now it's Melsa stepping up. King, no armor. It doesn't matter. One shot would have done it, but Melsa is quicker on the trigger finger.
Or even better, getting tags into it.
Hit that Hunter's Fury. Mazzino spotted. And they're able to bring down the KO. Now he's out of the picture, but the pit will remain. Economy by no means stable for KRU, though.
Big reflank from Tex in mid, too.
Can he find this now? It's going to have to be soon, but it was watched. Kesnet drew a beat on that well in advance. And now King has to find his way again out of this. It is too much to ask.
Down, but he's able to dodge it, keep the pit up.
They've activated Tex into Halls now. Let's see how far he can get. Mazzino trying to get up on the stairs, but Tex has been brought down. Hall's control remains under the KRU banner. Nice little tight angle there from Shy. King, no opportunity to intervene there. Cam will see it all. King faces him down, but only good for one this time. And Leviatan are slowly losing control of this game, if not already. KRU inch ever closer. And you see them wanting to push through this Viper wall, but Klaus is trying to preempt it. He doesn't catch Tex. He's going to be there with the Sheriff. Kesnet wants to step up again, almost punishes Tex, but Shy also playing from between the pillars. It's Mazzino, they're finding 2. This is huge. KRU with 2 players to work with now. And still a rifle on Lev. They're going to back away and play it all from A main. Tex and Mazzino, they're not quick enough to get away. Kesnet wants to spring forward. 2 rifles for Lev, though. Kesnet low. They're in trouble here. Trying to double faces could be complicated. Melsa, 1 for 1. Kesnet versus King. The 2 headliners in this game now for a pivotal round.
That flash coming in. Can Aspas get some space off of it? Kesnet forced it back.
Heat, though, is going to try and hold the line in the meantime. Hunter's Fury getting fired off here. Com's able to find Heat. KO's out of the picture there. That's a big one. Kesnet somehow not being looked at by Aspas. At least able to trade it out, but Texas there again. Player advantage to work with for Lev, but Shy is going to get all the info. Okay, standard setups he sees here for Leviatan. The L drone that will spot out the location of this Cypher. They're going to swing past that snake bite. Melsa gives no help from Shy. And Leviatan one step closer. Good deal.
I love this from Lev. They're planting back pyramid. Oh, Kesnet picks off King in the back in Halls. He was lurking there for so long. They plant back pyramid. They're trying to play forward. Like Tex, you can see him here, but he might get caught by Heat as well. These positions are so awkward. No Lev players' ability to hold for each other.
Aspas finding the 1 here, but where does Com go from here? There's too many angles to cover, and Aspas would have to go absolutely ultra instinct to save this round. But he may as well have a crack at it. It won't be happening. And Kesnet's ready to dash in. He goes for it, trying to get ahead of the drone. Com can't hold his ground. Tex now has to fight from this back corner, and he's been fantastic from this place on this map. Another one will be massive. And he does get it. Eventually traded out, though. Aspas and King now have to make it happen, but they've got a long walk to get to B. King's just going for it. Keep waiting. Swings it. Aspas now with it all to do once more. Has his dash up. Into the smoke he goes. Doubles back for a moment to see if Heat has crossed through archers. He's gonna make it here. And KRU through, but only just.
They haven't actually broken the cameo though. There it goes now, but Tex spotted out. Great first kill. Drone is gonna come up now to try to get some space for KRU.
Aspas trying to go for a variation there. Rewarded with some damage on Shy, but nothing more. Shy wants to push through that cyber cage here, and Mazzino's already gone down. Aspas trying to wrap the right-hand side. Klaus not ready for it, but he got his. And KRU are far from done. It all starts with a spark. It's a Kesnet ace to send them on a collision course with Leviatan.
Against G2, who were more than a formidable opponent.
I love this. They've watched the footage. This is classic Lev to group with 3 and play that B main at the start of the pistol. KRU are waiting for it.
And the pace now that they're moving through tree, gonna play it safe. Get into that site, get the spike down. Only Tex to contend with.
Not too shabby. That's 2 for Tex. Going down immediately after, but gives Lev a fighting chance in this round. Mazzino Yeah, Hunter and Gatherer just getting his dinner,
Planted.
as well as an
Player
attempt.
standing.
Unraveling this setup for KRU, but Heat barely a break in stride.
Now in the paranoia.
King saw nothing in the end, and he's going to be caught outside of the play. Tex, the lone defender on A proper, was already taken down.
Spike
King at least
planted.
rewarded for his patience. But now 3 players from KRU shacked up inside A with Heat in tree.
And Heat's still 1 orb away from the Nightfall. If he gets 1 kill, it'll be online.
Some stairs presence now. Mazina with the smoke over towards that A site. The paranoia to be played off of here with a potential explosion from stairs by Aspas. There's the Noya. King cycling that door key, but Mazino able to bring Melza down. Here's Aspas. Can he do more? Just the one. Just the one. I wouldn't want to be checking this right now. Kesnit fires off the showstopper, and King descends on Heat.
Now the counter showstopper popped as well. Not going to get any value, but didn't need to. Klaus trying to hold down Baby Door.
The nade's going to force him to the right to play that close angle. He might find something here despite being paranoid. No, Aspas wins out.
Standing.
Now to Kesnit in a 1v2. Absolutely doable. But that TP is going to cause a problem. A virtual high-low setup put together between Tex and Mazzino. And then leverage it for their first round win here on Lotus. Again, the same level of commitment, though, from Leviatan. They aren't playing rubble, and now they explode as soon as that wall comes down. Aspas mows him down.
A.
Happy to trade the 2-for-1 now, as Heat will be looking to take a fight. Just a raw fight for Heat, and he gets there. More raw than Liver King's died, I'd say. Oh, stunning stuff. Inside the seas, absolutely unbothered.
You have got to be kidding. What a great timing from Heat. The awareness that he could push up in that moment, get through the smoke, make the play. It was little moments like that that it felt like KRU were always on the receiving end of on Breezen, certainly on Ascent. But now they're the ones making the plays. They're the ones reminding everybody how talented individually they are, which has just been the catalyst of their success this season. We have seen all 5 players activated at different times on different maps.
Aspas has to dive in, take a deep breath. It's going to be a TP coming out now. It's actually going to be cancelled. Klaus going to be brought down early. Heat has the box position, and it turns out to be a 1-for-1. Kesnit on the side is going to be there, though. It's Mazzino v Kesnit, the 1v1. Mazzino would love to try and get up on the box, get a different angle here, but time is ticking down. There's none of it left.
God, and he is him. Kesnit is just an absolute animal. Map, and now on to the third. Kesnit beginning to steal the show with the aggression wheel.
And they're going to stay. Why not? Heat forced back, eventually taken down by the paint shell. Shy says, well, in for a penny, in for a pound, they say. I'll take those odds.
Bomb grenade out.
Shy trying to force Tex off that angle, but he's able to get there. Gives him the confirmation.
Oh, and Kesnit gonna find that first blood onto Mazzino, removing those smokes. Trades back and forth now into B. Shy with the molly even to get that advantage back. And it's Heat who's just been maintaining a little bit of control towards Rubble, going to allow the rest of the team to gather up so they can retake this space now. Try and go through tree into this A hit.
Spread thin. The spread's so thin.
The man with it all on his shoulders, an ultimate in his hands if he needs it.
What opportunity will you have to make use of it, though? Okay, they can't double swing off the satchel from Kesnit. He's a couple seconds too fast. What up, Buff is shut down with a showstopper in hand. It's still a 2v2, though. Cover here on the ramp. Shy in deep trouble now. The Nightfall confirms. One player in pit, one coming up A long. He gets the first 1v1. Turret here to take contact for him, but Com is going to tether him in place. Shy looking for the plant, he's going to get it. Com is going to have to take his time, and here's the swing.
Oh, should be winning this.
It's a 4v4 though, because Shy is not in a position to intervene, and there's not a flank on the way. Eventually Shy starts to realize that, but here comes the push onto the side. Pitter-patter, little footsteps now as Leviatan step up, and Tex, beautiful from Tex. Melsa though, almost salvages it. Aspas can shut the round down on Leviatan. Not with the time left in the round.
If this wall goes down, they're gonna have 3 angles to contend with.
Here we go. Curtain comes down, and the show has only just begun. Klaus here on the swing, but again, that off angle's so hard to break. Aspas with a satchel over the top. One more close is going to knock Shy off his footing. KRU to get in through True. They're all converging. All 5 of them are coming. You can hear the thundering of footsteps. It's a 1-for-1 for now. Mazzino forced back, very low, and he's about to take a lot of contact and was still able to find one. Ridiculous. Melsa here playing from below. That smoke's going to give him the cover he needs for his team to get this plant. Tex is making his way over towards stairs here. It's going to be a minute before he's set up to capitalize. Well, that off angle. King tries for a little bit of spray. But we do have a lot of crossfire set up to cover pit, to cover heaven. And now we have the smoke refreshed. Leviatan are going to have to go for something here. They're going to have to throw caution to the wind and step up to the plate. Here's Klaus, though, beautifully done. Tex able to trade it now, looking over towards Tree. Kesnet's going to be there. Tex now under the gun. But he's got a powerful one in his grip. Might look to half, might look to stick. Just unbelievable correction.
How the hell does he do that? Go for some headshots. And look at this pinch activation from KRU.
It's going to be Shy and Heat getting involved. 3 for Shy.
Wow.
And that explosion through door. That's going to be a tough one to bounce back from. Com goes, all right. Well, I guess it's on me again. And it's going to be all of KRU. Set up here with crossfires on that C-mound. Be virtually impossible to break. And this is what you should expect from a KRU defense side. Proactivity is a word we're throwing around a lot. It doesn't do it justice, Wyatt. It's almost crazed what we see for them.
It is at times, and it does feel crazed. But there is a cohesiveness to it, and it's not always with those big utility plays on defense where you're seeing a flash come over top, and there's a paranoia, and there's a jet dash, and he's coming out of sweat. Like, oftentimes it is just really good swings for each other from different angles at the same time. Confidence in each other, getting good trades.
Nothing in that Leviatan pantry with which to cook. A KRU is on that Michelin star hype. Just a 1-for-1. So it's really only going to be Shy here for now, and 2 players coming out through Waterfall. Lev get themselves a post plant, an unlikely turn of events here. And again now, gonna throw their poison orb up on the site to section it up even further. Lev's starting to go up a gear. KRU can lean into this though, and he wants to take the fight. He wants to get involved, and again, it's always seemed to be traded, but Keston will fall down after it, getting the 1-for-1. Now it's on Shy, who only has the Sheriff to work with. Like an angel of death, he drops down. Claims Tex for himself.
Don't interrupt my work.
Not much help to work with, but a nice amount at the very least. He's going to get pinched from either side. Dangerous. Leviatan with the thrifty.
To A right now, our KRU.
Lev might want to move quickly here. They have slowed up the tempo, but Melsa shows himself, and now the pressure for the attackers is going to mount. Klaus more than happy to spray. Back away. Keston is obviously out of the picture. Ain't great for KRU, but they've got more to step up in his stead. Well, counting Klaus, perhaps. And he has to swing into 3 from drop. This is getting ugly, but Melsa has a riot from that long flank. He will group up with Shy now and try and get into this side. The timing from Mazzino is prescient. And Melsa now might just have to pull the plug.
And it was that smoke timing that was so awkward.
He'll have to find his spot very carefully.
Spike planted.
How do they want to post up here with this man disadvantage?
Okay.
With a massive kill, going to be able to recover that rifle as well. A 3rd one now in the hands for KRU on this retake.
Find you.
Looking perhaps for a gun to pick up. He didn't find it. It's going to be the showstopper as Aspas cannons himself over to the top of A. Looking for more, but it's not being offered for the time being. Kessler playing it safe around that hero rifle. And eventually, Heat emerges once more from stairs to take yet another. That is beautiful. Heat for 4. The sole player at A.
Actually in the site, they're trying to hold this thing down.
He's interrupting their spacing. They're not expecting him to be so close, and Heat's already found 2. Keston's there as well. Oh, buddy, KRU. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is about to get wilder and wilder.
Going out.
Mazzino now awkwardly a long way away from that spike.
30 seconds
Were we
left.
in a safer spot? They might have considered a save here. And there's a bit of money to work with, at least for Leviatan. This is looking ugly. I'll be straight with you.
Player standing.
Just Mazzino now, able to get the trade. That's all she wrote.
Does Mazzino dare go for the TP, pick up the spike? No, he doesn't. That would have been a mad play, and I was, is he crazy enough? Is he crazy enough? But no, he isn't. It's Heat to finish things and finish it off with 4.
Right on Lotus, they're taking risks in doing so. Mazzino trends back in. Mels are also in a deadly pinch position should that come to fall. Oh my goodness, it's hit again. Sense for this too. Shiloh has to contact peek this wide. He's got no other choice. It's so wide. So punishable.
So unnecessary. And now Klaus to save off the entire hit. 5 players.
How has this happened? Heat has to do it yet again.
Down, C.
Door flung wide open.
30 seconds.
He announces himself with a flourish. And a kill. Mizzino's seen better days. He's low, but Texas waiting for the repeak. It's up to Kesnit now. And Leviatan are going to commit. 17 seconds left. Kesnit now in the 1 versus 3. Trying to split them up.
Working off of that now is the rest of the team feeling comfortable to gather up there. Oh my god. And
That was stairs.
I mean, what was that? A jump peek, a jiggle just gets picked off by Aspas.
He's finally punished for that. And they're going to cancel on a beat here. This is big. Now again, Viper's Pit post-plant is on the table for Leviatan. And they've got good anti-flank pressure. Showstopper now for Aspas to dissuade any upper presence.
Really good call from Lev there. That kill onto A and just the pace at which you can get from A and pivot into B through Baby Door. It's just so easy.
Are they going to give this up?
Yeah, they are.
I think they might.
Frankly, they have to. If you look at the economy, Heat and Melser, nothing in the bank.
Cover going now.
Not too much in the hands of the other 3 either, so.
Waiting for them. 6 seconds left. Shine in position to disrupt, but can't see the plant. For an Aspas is waiting for him. 4 up for KRU to make this retake, but Leviatan are squeaky clean with it. Paranoia, can Heat capitalize? No targets. King shows him only the barest top of his head. Leviatan are 1 step away. They're actually grouping up to receive the push here from Goblin. Shy explodes. A 1-for-1 here. Kesnick grouping up and is going to satchel him with a showstopper now. That is stunning. How does Tech survive it? Death-defying antics. But it's a 3 versus 3. And now we're headed over towards C. Cue the Benny Hill theme song as Lev now find a chance to plant. We have a 3 versus 3 with the series on the line.
These post-plant positions are fantastic. Mizzino, Paranoia, Calm Utility as well. They've flipped the site on its head, and this pit, it's going to allow them to get into the site, but no more than that. Clock ticking.
They're still gonna have to fight for a Wyatt. Melsa has some mobility with those shrouded steps. Klaus with an orb up on the spike. It's gonna get a tickle. Mizzino trying to fight through that smoke. They're going to be patient about it. They know these are just fakes. He's on the corner, but Con comes alive! And what a time to do it! The